This is Good Morning Indiana, working for you.
Time right now is 4:27 here on our Tuesday morning. We want to thank you for starting your day early with us here on RTV6. I'm Lauren Casey.
And I'm Meredith Barrick, and it is just hours until the polls open for this election day. It is a municipal election, so that means you'll be voting for things like mayor and for school referendums.
Yeah, we also have the city council positions open here in Indianapolis, so some people will have more to vote for than others today. But if you are heading out to the polls, we want to make sure that you're prepared. We're going to have a list of everything you need to know and what you need to grab before you head out there today. Again, they open at 6 a.m., run until 6 p.m. If you're in line before 6 p.m., you will get to vote today. It's not supposed to be a super busy election, not a general election, so you shouldn't have any problem today. And we do want to check in on the weather because it's always important as you're heading out there to the polls. And Alyssa, driving in this morning, it was raining, but what can we expect today?
So the good news is that rain is coming to an end in the next couple hours here. Okay. Most of the rain is going to be concentrated over southeast counties this morning, and that will clear out by mid-morning. So if you are in those areas, you could see some light showers yet this morning, but most of us are going to start to see that rain clear out in the next couple hours or so here. And you could see on that radar, most of that is to the south and southeast of us right now. Temperatures starting in the 40s this morning. We're only going to climb into the upper 40s and low 50s. The good news today is it's going to be a quiet day. We're going to start with some cloud coverage, and then we're going to see a lot of that clear out. We're going to see plenty of sunshine, so it's going to be a good day to get out and vote today. We do have some colder weather as we head through the 7-day forecast and some chances of showers on the way.
All right, Alyssa, thank you very much.
Well, in other news, this is a story that really rocked central Indiana and the sports world yesterday. Penske Corporation and owner Roger Penske buying IMS in the IndyCar Series. A big announcement. They bought it from the Holman family, who's owned the race since the 1940s. Yeah, so a long-standing history there. And so we're talking about what this means not only for IndyCar but also for Indianapolis and Speedway. This is a big economic booster for our area, and some local economists are saying they think it's going to get even bigger with the Penske name behind it. So we're going to have all of that coming up here in Good Morning Indiana.
A lot of positive reaction yesterday.
Definitely.
And finally, in our Hiring Hoosiers series this week, we are looking at industries that want to hire women. Women wanted. And today I talked to IMPD about why they are looking to hire more women to get behind the badge. They not only want to match the demographics of the city they serve, which is 50-50, they also say it's important to have women on the force because sometimes women are just able to listen better to female victims, and sometimes it's easier if a child is on scene. They might be less afraid of a woman than a man. So little things like that that could help our community. All of that plus much more coming up on Good Morning Indiana.
This is Good Morning Indiana, working for you.
Now at 4:30, it is Election Day here in Indiana, and we're breaking down a few things you need to know before you head out to the polls.
Plus, some Zionsville parents are upset with the way the school system handled a possible threat, why the principal says the school only responded after the fact.
And holiday shopping season is upon us, and that means that scammers and thieves, they're out in full force. What one police department is doing to help keep you safe. First, here at 4:30, we do want to welcome you into Good Morning Indiana. I'm Lauren Casey.
And I'm Meredith Barrick. Alyssa Donovan is here with us as well. And Alyssa, some people waking up to some rainfall this morning.
Yes, and most of that is starting to dissipate, at least right around Indianapolis. But we're going to continue to see some light rain showers for areas to the south and southeast this morning. And then we are going to see that clear out throughout the day. So you can see that on our radar right now, seeing those showers moving through Bloomington and into Greensburg this morning. You might continue to see some light showers at your house, especially if you're in some of these southeast counties this morning. The good news is this is going to be very quick as it moves through the area. So we are seeing this band of rain just to the south of us, and you can see on TrueCast cloudy skies to start, also to the north, and then we are going to see a lot of the rain showers clear out as we head through mid-morning. Just a few lingering showers to the southeast until those later morning hours. The rest of us, we're going to continue to see those drier conditions as we head through the morning, and then we are going to see plenty of sunshine today. So clouds are going going to move out. High pressure is going to build in, and that's going to bring us those clear and sunny skies today. Temperatures not going to warm too much. We're starting in the 40s this morning, right around 42 degrees right now in Indianapolis. We're 45 in Muncie and 44 in Connorsville. As we head through the day, those temperatures are only going to climb into the upper 40s and low 50s. So it's going to be a nice day because we're going to see plenty of sunshine, but it is going to be a cooler day with those temperatures just a little bit below average.
Thank you, Alyssa. Let's take a live look here in the downtown area, I-70 at the North Split, where traffic is moving along just fine at this early hour. You can see the reflection there from the headlights as we have wet interstates this morning as that rain moved through, but no problems here to slow you down. So let's take a turn over to the west side. This is I-465 and West Washington Street. Traffic here is moving along just fine this morning. We'll keep a close eye for any crashes or delays that may slow you down. Well, as we've been saying so far this morning, today it's election day, and we have everything you need to know before you make your voice heard.
While there are no statewide positions on the ballot this year, there are some key races. Indianapolis Mayor Joe Hogsett is up for re-election. He's facing off against Republican State Senator Jim Merritt and Libertarian candidate Douglas McNaughton. All 25 city-county council seats are also up for grabs. In addition to a number of other races in the surrounding area, there are school referendums in Center Grove, Lawrence Township, Carmel, Zionsville, and Danville. You can find more about these issues in today's races online and on the RTV6 mobile app.
And if you're heading out to the polls today, here are a few things you'll want to keep in mind. The polls are open from 6 this morning until 6 tonight. And if you're in line by 6 o'clock, you will be allowed to vote. You can check your polling location at indianavoters.in.gov. If you live in Marion County, you can vote at any of the 273 voting centers. Also, make sure to bring your government-issued photo ID with you. If you happen to forget it, you can still vote with a provisional ballot, and we have 10 days to show your ID to the county election office if you do that. And last but not least, make sure to check your voter registration. If you have any issues, you can always contact the Hoosier Voting Hotline at 866-IN-1-VOTE. That's 866-IN-1-VOTE.
Some major changes are on the way in central Indiana and in the racing world. Yesterday, the Penske Corporation announced it is buying the Indianapolis Motor Speedway and the IndyCar Racing Series. The sale of IMS ends more than 70 years of ownership by the Holman family, but the new ownership brings a familiar face. Roger Penske is the winningest Indy 500 team owner in history with 18 victories. The new owners are already looking at what the future holds for the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
There'll be lots of changes as we go forward the industry, and we got to be sure that we stay ahead of that. And the opportunity to use this speedway, for multiple purposes and get the utilization that's due, I think will be one of the great challenges, but also one of the great opportunities.
The sale will be official once all the government approvals and conditions have been met. State and local leaders weighed in on the decision. Governor Holcomb releasing a statement saying in part that he, quote, couldn't be more excited about the future of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway with the captain, Roger Penske, at the helm. And the town of Speedway says, quote, we are confident that Penske Entertainment Corporation will build upon the progress made by Holman & Co. and continue to honor the traditions that make our town and the Indianapolis Motor Speedway so iconic. Several drivers also weighed in on Twitter, thanking the Holman-George family for their years of stewardship over IMS.
At 4:35, some parents up in Zionsville are questioning the way that the school district handles potential threats after a scare last month. Deb Wedner kept her son home from Zionsville High School on October 21st after hearing rumors about another student making threats. She tells us no one heard anything from the district until about 11:30 that morning when a non-emergency notification was sent to the parents. But Wedner says that she wishes leaders had addressed this issue sooner.
I think most of us that knew about it, moms and students, wish that there would have been some proactive information sent out that said, hey, this is what's gone on. Here's how we're addressing it. Let's collaborate and make Monday a great day.
The superintendent tells RTV6 the district only sends alerts when there's a direct or imminent threat to student safety. In this case, he says there was not. The email was sent out, rather, in this case, only to clear up rumors.
A man convicted in connection to a double murder that happened in the presence of a 4-year-old child learned his fate. A judge sentenced Maurice Turrentine to 24 years in prison. After 2 mistrials, a jury convicted Turrentine of voluntary manslaughter last month. 2 men were shot and killed at a home on Villa Avenue on the southeast side in 2017.
It is November, and many of you are already starting to shop for the holidays. And if you plan on buying items online, remember to do it safely. The Franklin Police Department is in the latest to create an exchange zone at the police station. It's a safe place to meet buyers or sellers when you do business on sites like Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. Lori Cox lives in Franklin, and she's grateful for this new option.
It's a comfort knowing that if I purchase something online, or like a custody thing, or a meetup of someone you don't know.
Well, the department is also working to put up signs that alert people that they're being recorded on surveillance cameras at the police station. You can find a list of safe zones near you by going to the RTV6 app and clicking on that story.
Mayor Joe Hogsett has named Hawville the city's Neighborhood of the Month for November. The Neighborhood of the Month program highlights neighborhood initiatives, recognizes outstanding community engagement, and uplifts investments in the area. Hawville was settled in the 1830s and officially annexed by the city of Indianapolis in 1897. Today, members of the Neighborhood Association have launched several programs to help improve their area, including initiating a community canvas and collaborating with Matchbook Learning at Wendell Phillips School 63 to help launch a butterfly sanctuary.
Well, nearly 500 inmates across Oklahoma were released from prison yesterday. We'll tell you why coming up.
And straight ahead, move over Black Friday. There is a new shopping holiday that will help put money back into your pocket. Alyssa.
And we are starting with some light rain this morning, but that will clear out quickly. We're going to see a cooler day, but plenty of sunshine. That sunshine sticks with us tomorrow as well, but changes come in Thursday. I'll break down everything you need to know coming up. Lips. Thanks to O'Keefe's, I got my lips back.
Welcome back to Good Morning Indiana. It is 4:41 here on your Tuesday, and we're keeping a close eye on traffic up on the northwest side. This is I-865 at Cooper Road. You can see traffic is moving along smoothly. This is an ongoing construction spot, but it's not slowing down drivers at this early hour. We'll continue to keep an eye on things and keep you updated this morning. Federal officials have arrested a man accused of plotting to attack a Colorado synagogue.
Authorities call him a domestic terrorist, and he could face 20 years in prison if convicted. John Lawrence has more.
A planned bombing attack on the Temple Emmanuel Synagogue in Pueblo, Colorado is foiled.
We thwarted an imminent threat to our community, and at this point, we do not believe that there is any remaining public safety threat to the Colorado area.
Richard Holzer, who authorities say espoused white supremacist ideology online, was taken into custody Friday night. The 27-year-old is charged with attempting to obstruct the free exercise of religious beliefs with the attempted use of explosives, which is a hate crime.
We've never had this kind of incident happen. It would take somebody from outside of our community to do something like this.
Federal officials became aware of Holzer after seeing comments he made online.
He talked about the Holocaust and saying that Jews should die. He called Jews a cancer, and he talked about his desire to start a holy war.
Undercover agents then started interacting with Holzer as he allegedly started his plot for the synagogue. The 119-year-old synagogue is not a soft target, and officials say some members are armed.
We're not going to be victims. We're going to protect ourselves.
And its regularly scheduled service this Friday is expected to take place as usual. I'm John Lawrence reporting.
Authorities in Mississippi are investigating after a white supremacist group was caught trespassing at the Emmett Till Memorial. A video posted on Facebook shows 7 people by the historic marker holding a flag linked to the designated hate group called League of the South. The group is also seen quickly running to their cars when an alarm goes off. Memorial staff say the alarm lets visitors know they're being monitored and is meant to deter vandalism. The memorial marks the spot where 14-year-old Emmett Till's body was pulled from the Tallahatchie River in 1955. He was tortured and killed by 2 white men after he was accused of flirting with a white woman. Till Till's death was an important catalyst in the civil rights movement.
Nearly 500 inmates walked out of several Oklahoma prisons yesterday in the largest single-day sentence commutation in U.S. history. The historic event began back in 2016 when Oklahoma passed reforms, turning some low-level felonies like simple drug possession and minor property crimes into misdemeanors on Friday. On Friday, the Oklahoma Pardon and Parole Board approved 524 commutations, and the move sparked emotional reactions from former inmates.
Blessed, very blessed.
When you saw her, what went through your mind?
I haven't seen them in almost 3 years, so a lot was going through my mind.
So you're getting a second chance now. What does that mean to you?
It means everything to me. I'm going to go out there and change my life and be a positive influence on my daughter.
462 inmates were released on Monday. 65 are being held on detainers and will be released at a later date.
A Boeing crew capsule underwent its first major test flight Monday, shooting 1 mile into the air, then parachuting back down into the New Mexico desert. The Starliner capsule carried out an abort test. The abort system is designed to provide a fast getaway for a crew if there's an emergency, but the launch didn't go exactly as planned. Only 2 of the 3 emergency parachutes deployed. Still, both Boeing and NASA called the launch a success, saying astronauts would have been safe if aboard. Boeing's Starliner is set to launch with the crew sometime next year. Here in central Indiana, we have some rain falling from the sky this morning, Alyssa.
That's right. The good news is it's not going to last very long. We have those showers moving across mostly southern Indiana and into southeastern Indiana this morning, and most of us are going to be dry through mid-morning and throughout the day, but we could see some showers in those areas yet this morning. Behind this, we're going to see high pressure build in, and that's going to keep us dry and sunny through midweek. And then by late Wednesday and into Thursday, that's when we're going to see some wet weather return, and some cold air is going to make its way in behind that. So right now I want to show you, we do have just those showers to the southeast of us this morning, moving into Shelbyville and Rushville, right across I-74 towards Greensburg. Those areas, you'll continue to see the potential of some showers for the next couple hours here. And then we're also seeing a few light showers right around Bloomington this morning and down to the south right around Seymour along I-65. That's all lingering from that system that moved through last night, that weak cold front. That's going to continue to push out of the region this morning, just bringing us a few of those light showers yet through mid-morning for southeastern counties before we start to just see cloud coverage for the first part of the day. That will clear out quickly, though. By the noon hour, plenty of sunshine. Temperatures will be into the upper 40s by that time. We're not going to climb too much today. We'll hit the low 50s in some areas and stay in the upper 40s for most of us today. We are going to warm up a little bit more as we head through the day tomorrow. We have high pressure building in behind this. That's going to be in control for the rest of today and into tomorrow before we see these changes come on Thursday. So these are going to move in late Wednesday and into Thursday. That's going to bring us the potential of rain showers, possibly some snow showers as well for your Thursday. Behind this, much colder air is going to settle in. So tomorrow, high pressure is still in control. We're going to see those sunny skies and warmer conditions. We're going to be right around our averages, 55 for our high tomorrow. And then by Friday morning, after that cold front passes, we're going to see some of the coldest air that we've seen this season. Temperatures dropping into the 20s by Friday morning. So a big change on the way after that front passes through. Today, temperatures starting in the 40s, a little bit of cloud coverage, still seeing those rain showers for the southeast counties. Those will clear out quickly, though. By the noon hour, we'll be into the upper 40s, starting to see that sunshine, continuing to see sunny skies throughout our day. 49 degrees for our high. Looking ahead to the next 7 days, tomorrow, that's going to be really our nice day to get outside. 55 degrees on Wednesday, mostly sunny skies, and then we start to see that cold front move in. That will bring us the potential of rain or snow showers for your Thursday before we start to see those temperatures drop way off. Friday morning, we're in the 20s. We're staying in the 20s for Saturday morning as well, but you can see we do have a dry weekend ahead.
Alyssa, thank you. We're keeping a close eye on traffic this morning. No issues here at I-65 and 21st Street to our north. Traffic's moving along smoothly, both northbound and southbound this morning. So let's travel up to the north side, give you a live look at I-465 near Westfield Boulevard. You can see down there that traffic's moving along just fine, both eastbound and westbound on 465. We'll continue to keep you updated on any issues that may slow down your Tuesday morning commute.
Clothing retail Under Armour is under investigation by the Justice Department and the U.S. Securities Exchange and Commission. Reports suggest a criminal inquiry is underway to discover whether the company shifted sales to make it seem healthier. But Under Armour says it firmly believes its accounting practices and disclosures were appropriate. The retailer is struggling financially, losing sales to Nike and Adidas. Under Armour founder and CEO Kevin Plank stepped down last month. He will be replaced by Patrick Frisk in 2020.
Facebook has unveiled a colorful new logo. In a blog post on Monday, the social media giant said it's making a change to differentiate between Facebook as the parent company and Facebook the app. The new logo, which changes colors, is a nod to its other apps: blue for Facebook, green for WhatsApp, and red and orange for Instagram. The Facebook app will still keep its original own look of the signature blue logo with that lowercase font. This move is designed to help the company reach its goal of being more transparent.
Move over Black Friday and Cyber Monday. There was a new shopping day to help you save some cash. RetailMeNot.com is launching Cashback Day this Thursday, November 7th. Mark your calendars. Shoppers get up to 20% cash back on items purchased during the 24-hour period. Hundreds of stores are participating in the event, including Amazon, Macy's, Home Depot, and many more. The cashback opportunity is only available when you shop online, and you do have to register with RetailMeNot.com to get the deal. The cash is paid about 45 days after you make your purchase through Venmo, PayPal, or a bonus value gift card.
Still to come, a black cat stole the show during Monday Night Football, and it was handled perfectly. Hear the hilarious play-by-play of all the action.
So these are the points of impact where bullets fly into this rental property. But who's responsible for the damage? That story at 6 a.m. when I join Lauren and Meredith on Good Morning Indiana.
I'm Vinny Politan. Coming up today on Court TV, Kellen Winslow II, a former NFL star who retired several years ago, worth more than $40 million, accused of being a serial sex offender, has pleaded guilty. We have a live report from San Diego today on Court TV.
Vinny, thank you. Don't forget you can watch the all-new Court TV live on your mobile device by visiting CourtTV.com. We'll be right back.
Hands. Thanks, Joe Keefe. I got my hands back.
Welcome back to Good Morning Indiana. It is 4:54 here on your Tuesday. We're keeping a close eye on traffic. This is our INDOT traffic camera out at I-70 near Mount Comfort Road. We have an ongoing construction project in this area. Right now, you can see that flashing arrow board here. Traffic is down to one lane. Typically here on I-70, so you'll want to use caution throughout the month or so for this project. We'll keep you updated, but right now the good news is everything's traveling up to speed, both eastbound and westbound.
A moving gesture between two high school football rivals in Texas is now going viral. Gage Smith made some key plays against rival team West Mesquite Friday night, but it's what he did after the game that most people remember. The senior player reached out to opponent Ty Jordan, whose mom is battling cancer, and asked to pray with him. The moment was captured by Jordan's aunt, who later posted it online saying how much it meant to their family. Smith says in that moment it was not about the score or being opponents, it was about showing compassion.
Well, the NFL experienced a bit of a catastrophe during Monday Night Football. You could say this black cat ran onto the field during the Giants-Cowboys game, and the furry feline was seen casually trotting down the field towards one of the end zones before temporarily pausing near the 2-yard line. But its pace quickly picked up to a sprint when several state troopers came running onto the field to try and catch it. Radio announcer Kevin Harland hilariously gave a play-by-play of this commotion.
Now he is sitting and looking, and the cat runs into the end zone. That is a touchdown. And the cat is elusive, and it's running in the back of the end zone. And it runs up the tunnel.
Oh, my goodness. Well, once the cat left the field, the game went on as normal. It's not clear if authorities were able to capture the elusive feline. How many people does it take to catch a cat on a football field?
Where did that cat come from?
I know. just in time for Halloween, although it was a little after Halloween.
Yeah.
I was going to say, is that bad luck for one of the teams?
I know.
You cannot get anything into stadiums nowadays, which is good for safety. So how did that cat make its way in there?
Yeah. You saw how fast
Probably in one of those clear bags.
Yeah. All right, Alyssa, today the forecast that rain is moving out.
That's right. So we're starting with some light showers this morning. That's mainly to the south and southeast of us. The good news is it's not going to last very long. We're going to see that clear out, and we'll see mostly sunny skies throughout the day. 49 degrees for the high, so a little chilly for your Tuesday. Be sure to get out and vote because it's going to be a gorgeous day for that. Tomorrow, 55 for the high, and then we cool way down. Friday morning, we're only in the 20s.